Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a layout featuring the Hip Kit Club September kit. I've prepped some of my page already, I had an idea in mind. I've used some Pink Fresh Studio papers that I've already cut out, fussy cut around the different florals in two different papers that came with the main kit, and I've cut a border out of that brick pattern paper for my page, and I'm showing you that I have sewed around that. I have sewed a border around the outside edge and around the inside edge of that border piece. So I've turned up and roughed up some of the edges on the inside. So I'm placing my florals back on the page where I'd like them. The majority of them are going to be stuck flat to the page with just a few up on some foam. So while I get those glued down, the idea I had for this page, it's springtime and I have some beautiful things popping up in my garden. So when I saw that chevron brick pattern paper, it reminded me exactly of an old brick wall, and I wanted to replicate that on my page. I wanted an old rambling rose kind of look around that brick wall, and that's why I've gone with those fussy cut flowers poking in and out all around that border piece. I've shown you briefly my photos. One is of an iris that is flowering, a bearded iris in my garden, and the other one is of my beautiful crab apple tree that's in flower at the moment. So I'm adding on some Mr. Huey's ink in pinstripe, and I've shown you that word sticker that I will be featuring as part of my title. Now I'm backing my photos. I've printed those photos using my HP sprocket, and I'm going to back them on some of the pattern papers that come in the kit. That paper I just showed you before, there is a yellow watercolor look on that paper, so I've tried to stick my photos where that bit of yellow will peek out. And then I've layered it on a couple of the other blues as well. Now I'm adding the remainder of my title with the alphabet that came with the kit. So my title will read, Hello Spring. So I'm popping that down in that gold alphabet now. And then I will stick down the word hello right above that. So just getting that lined up so that H tucks nicely around that S, and then working out roughly where I want my photos to go. Now, given that this is about my garden, I thought fussy cutting out one of those little Maggie Holmes Willow Lane paper houses would be cute. So I've done that, and I've gone through the embellishment pack, Pink Fresh Studio pack we got with the kit, and I've found some sprigs of leaves that I'm going to add on the page as well. Now I don't want that yellow one up the top, I want that down near the photo, and I'll add the blue and the orange one up there. So just going through the remainder of those elements, I find a frame that I cut down. I'm going to place that behind one of the photos. And I find a little tag as well that I add to the page. And then I'm looking at those wood veneer pieces, but I'll come back to those in a moment. So just getting those sprigs of leaves stuck down as well on the page. Working out where I want that house and those other leaves up in the top corner. Adhering those down. And then I'll adhere my photo down as well, both photos to the page. Now I want my photos slightly offset. I want them to be right down in that bottom corner. So I'm going to, they've popped them up on some fun foam, and I'm going to just set one slightly askew to the other. So just popping on some liquid glue on the back of that fun foam. Getting that frame down first. I spilled a bit of glue, but that's okay, it dries clear. And just popping that top photo down as well. So that bottom right is quite heavy with embellishments and things to look at, which is why I have put those leaves up in the top corner. And I'm happy with that, as you saw with the page. So I've added on a couple of those wood veneer pieces and adding on some Heidi Swap gold colour shine now, just to tie in the gold from the wood veneer and the title. And there's the finished page. I love that. It's a tribute to my garden, and I'll see you next time.